Test run, using manipulatives for the difference of squares. Okay, should I use your name or not?
Sure.
Okay, Shannon, for this thing in all orange, if you look at it from the top, what's the area?
Well, you have 3 by 3, but minus 1, so you have 8.
Okay, so you have 8, 3 by 3, or with what we'll be talking to them about, in the actual session late next week, 3 squared minus 1 squared. Okay, can you rearrange that? Still keeping that as 8, but make it a rectangle. Okay, so nothing added, nothing lost, just moved around. What are the dimensions?
4 by 2.
4 by 2. I think they'll know the phrase dimensions when they talk about area.
I think so.
That's what I figured. Okay, so what's the relation of the 4 and the 2 to that 3 squared minus 1 squared you were talking about?
Are you saying the 4 squared minus 2 squared, kind of like the 3 squared minus 1 squared?
We had 3 squared minus 1 squared to get that area of 8. And this still has an area of 8. You said the dimensions are 4 by 2. How are 4 and 2?
They're double. 2 and 4. 4 is a double of 2.
But instead of looking at it that way, how are they related to the 3 and the 1?
They're just one step higher. So 3 goes up to 4 and 1 goes up to 2. Is that what you're going for?
Not quite, but let's try looking at this one. We can come back.
Okay.
All right, so what's the area there, if we're just looking at the top of that?
Well, you got 5 by 5, and then you're missing 4, so 21.
Okay, we have an area of 21, 5 squared minus 2 squared, and rearrange that the same way, that you get a rectangle. Okay, and what are the dimensions now?
That's 7 by 3.
Okay. Mr. MLC Director, could you take over the filming? Write some stuff over on the board. That's what we're going to do. So face it towards the board.
Board, okay.
Okay.
I'm not playing the role.
You said the dimensions were 7 by 3 when you rearranged it, right? Okay. So we're looking for a connection between the 3 and the 1 to the 4 and the 2. We're not talking like, we're talking about that pair and this pair instead of this to this and this to this. So this is a pair to this pair. And similarly, this pair 5 and 2 in connection to that pair. So put that way. Does that give you an idea?
That pair to that pair. Well, my brain's thinking that 5 and 2 is the 7 and the 3 of the 1 to the 4. I don't know if that's what you're trying to deduce here. Is that? Well, let's go. 5 minus 2 is 3. 3 minus 1 on the other side is 2.
Okay.
And then the 3 plus 1 is equal to 4.
You just discovered the difference of squares.
Let's go.
All right. I'll come back tomorrow when you've got some more time. We'll discuss the difference of cubes and the earlier stuff in the session. All right. Thank you, Mr. MLC Director, who I have not found out whether you want your name used or not, so.
Well, the camera work is not going to be very good.
And didn't realize that's what you're.
I have a stabilizer. Did
Ask.
you have